Really. And basically the thing was is that it was nothing. It was really nothing. What's going on is they actually were showing a scene from the actual football game that's taking place.
Right, I saw a couple of filming shots from that.
Yeah, you caught that too, did you?
Yep.
Yeah. So basically, the thing is that from all of that, again, it was just the Metropolis football team versus the Gotham football team, are just playing with each other for 4 minutes. So the thing is that from all of that, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Again, once again, the thing is Stanley wants to make an appearance within Batman versus Superman, and on top of that with the whole Wonder Woman thing as well, basically being in there, not being in there. Should be very interesting what's happening with that film. Plus, on top of that, speaking about saying nothing, Marvel Studios has jumped up and said, hey, we're moving into our Phase 3, and they haven't really said anything about anything as well. They're
like,
just
hey,
saying,
yeah, we're going to move into our Phase 3 now. We're not done with Phase 2.
Exactly.
We might have to jettison a few things. There might be
dead weight.
some dead weight. I think there's a tree and a couple of raccoons that need to go out.
No, you're absolutely correct, sir. So basically, what they're really saying at Marvel Studios is that the big year for Marvel Studios will be quite simply 2016 and 2017, and they're planning to make a lot of announcements at next year's San Diego Comic-Con. So this may be the actual year that Weekly Trending Fandom Show may want to go south of the border and check out San Diego Comic-Con and bring you all the latest in comic book news. But that would be kind of cool. What do you think about that?
That would be definitely an amazing experience to go.
Wouldn't that just be trending? But anyways, yeah. And speaking of more comic book movie stuff, it's been officially signed on the dotted line, of course, that Michael B. Jordan, which is a very interesting name to itself.
Wait. Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan. Do you know where Michael B. Jordan is from?
The land of Looney Tunes.
There's that. But however, there was this fantastic little, how can we say, reimagination film called Chronicles that came out, and Michael B. Jordan was
Narnia? It's one of those days.
It is, but we're basically running so late it's not funny. Well, then we can hope that Jeff is not coming in today so we can get through 120 minutes within less than 40. But anyways, he was one of the stars in Chronicles, which is absolutely fantastic. Great film, highly recommended. But however, the thing is that he's an African-American fella, which is, I hold nothing against him. I got the Stephen Colbert, blindness when it comes down to race and stuff like that. I view people as individuals, not of the origin, if you know what I mean. So the thing is that he is basically being slated to play Johnny Storm from the Fantastic Four movies. And the thing is that this is all a buzz within the internets, and especially the internets that I actually travel in, which is the actual Facebook groups. But before I talk about the Facebook groups and what they're saying, what's your take on this, Tuco?
Really?
Yeah.
We're doing this to Johnny from the Fantastic Four.
You got it. And to make things even more weirder, the thing is that in the comic books, even within the Ultimate line, or is it the Marvel Now Ultimate line? Anyway, in the Ultimate line of the comic books, basically the thing is that Johnny and Sue are sisters. So they're Caucasian.
It's brother, sister, they're Caucasian, so how are we switching this up?
I have absolutely no idea. The only thing they could possibly say is that the actual director from Chronicles did a fantastic job with that movie. So it's going to be a very interesting sell on how actually this is going to play itself out. Because the thing is, the same thing before, we've seen an African-American fella play an actual Caucasian character within the movie called Daredevil, playing the Kingpin.
You saw that in Daredevil. You saw that in Thor.
Really?
Yeah. The Gatekeeper.
Yeah, the Gatekeeper's more of a lesser role. It's not like a major role. It's not like, hey, let's turn Loki into an African American person. You know what I mean?
Still, it was still a switch that I know that there was quite an uproar about.
Yeah, for sure. But at the same time, the Gatekeeper from Thor was just a minor character. It wasn't a major. It wasn't a major player, yo.
Even so.
That's right. In the
I'm just going on. Why are we doing this to the Asgardians?
I don't
know. Yeah, it's just that there was an uproar about it. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, the thing is that this is causing more of an uproar because one of the few places I actually venture is this. Let me get my notes so I actually have this absolutely correctly here. Is that there's this fantastic Facebook group I visit called Comic Book Nerds Are Hot, and the thing is that this is where people go to talk about comic books. As far as I can tell, there seems to be a lot of Americans that are on board with this particular group, and they talk about comic books constantly. And the thing is, I post every once in a while, and the thing is, I kind of swat the hornet's nest a little bit, say, you know, Jason B. Johnson versus Johnny Storm, and that caused a whole uproar going on.
Oh.
And the thing is that people are just losing their collective staples from their favorite comics on this stuff because basically got guys going on saying, this is not part of canon. What's going on? My world's changing and I don't think I can keep up and stuff like that.
It's technically not Marvel's right now. It's Fox's.
Yep.
Fox has the rights to it right now, so
until they screw up their contract and it goes right back home to Disney Entertainment.
Could this be the screw up that sends it back to Disney Entertainment?
Well, folks, you actually have seen Fantastic Four Part 2, Rise of the Silver Surfer, and if that can't kill a franchise, I don't know what can. Whatever, stay tuned as Johnny B. do it straight. But anyways, long story short, yeah, people are really talking about this, and it's just all over the place. And also moving forward with some comic book news as well. This weekend, besides of actual Unplugged taking place, and speaking of Unplugged, there's a little plug for those guys. Oh, yep. There's the icon. Is that this is sort of weird. You know, Comic Book Day, it takes place on May 4th, right?
Yep.
Perfect. Well, the thing is, the people that brought you Comic Book Day from May 4th is coming out with this thing called Halloween Comic Fest. That's also happening this weekend as well. So if you love free comics, this is a fantastic time to visit your favorite independent retailer and get some free comic books, which is not too bad, if you know what I mean.
Not too bad, not too bad.
Yeah, yeah. And with that being said, let's wrap up our segment here. Our first segment of the day.
for the sake of the day.
And basically, to wrap this up, is basically comic books to keep an eye on. First off, we have Prey Deadly Issue 1 rolling out tomorrow, which will be new comic book day. Plus, on top of that, we also have Rat Queens Issue 2, followed by Boo Halloween Stories Issue 3, followed by Satellite Sam Issue 4, and The Bounce Issue 5. And you can pick all those fantastic titles up at your local independent comic book store and support them, folks, because for heaven forbids, they really, really need the actual love, if you know what I mean. So that being said, let's take another break. We'll come back with some more weekly trending fan of goodness. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Perfect.